This series is not meant to be an accurate representation of the current NASCAR Cup Series. This is a fictional series, ran on NR2003 for enjoyment. I hope you enjoy today's race.
Hello everybody, welcome into Thanks for Trying TV for tonight's race here on the Bristol Dirt in the NR2003 simulation season. We are ready to go racing on the high banks of Bristol that is indeed covered in dirt for the second year in a row. We are ready, the drivers are ready. It's going to be an interesting race. This race has had a question mark on it ever since last year, ever since the Gen 7 car was talked about. We've had practice sessions, test sessions, qualifying for this Gen 7 race car, but tonight it's actually going to be put into a race mode, a race situation, to see what this car can do. Without further ado, I'm ready, I hope you're ready. We're going to bring you down trackside for the Command of Fire engines to get this dirt race going here tonight.
Drivers, start your engines!
The command's been given. The field is ready. This is how they'll roll off for tonight's race. Kurt Busch on pole. Austin Cindric on his outside. Starting lineup may scroll across your screen a little faster than usual, just because it is such a short racetrack. One guy to keep an eye on, definitely the 5 of Kyle Larson. He's starting up towards the front tonight, third position. A dirt track ringer himself. Field in the hands of Kurt Busch as the pace car pulls in down onto the front straightaway. Kurt Busch is going to see the green flag. We are racing. Cindric with a move on the outside to try to work around Kurt Busch. See the field fan out. Cindric, Busch, Byron. Oh, and a hard hit! And we have a caution on the racetrack. And we've got a pile up on the front straightaway. A lot of race cars involved in this. And this happened with Ross Chastain. And his car's still sliding around all over the place. An unfortunate start. Ross Chastain, who has been so strong this season. We're going to get you a look at what just happened. Taking a look here, Ross Chastain just tries to move up, thought he had room and didn't. Cole Custer was there, and the rest of this was just drivers trying to avoid spinning one car. Haley Deegan, her second start. You can see she's got a little damage from that. We're going to get you another look at this one. You can see Chastain, he was clear there, but the run that Cole Custer got off the top of the racetrack, just a hard angle for that one car. And you can see just all these cars, they try to come into this. There's Wallace getting into it. The 3 car with some damage, 43 with damage. Corey LaJoy, looks like the 34. Cody Ware, he gets spun around. Timmy Hill, does he make it by? No, looks like he's going to get some damage with Eric Jones. But the biggest story is that one car. Your top 5, Kurt Busch, Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Kyle Busch. We will be back in a moment with a green flag. We are back here at Bristol, awaiting the green flag. Kurt Busch, your leader. We did have some retirements from that accident. The 55, the 1, and the 23 all retired from the race. Too much damage to continue. Pace car peels off. The other 2311 car is at the point. Green flag in the air. We are racing again. You can see William Byron. He is really... Oh, we got another wreck. Another caution. And this one involving the 17 of Chris Buescher. we're going to get you guys a look at what happened yet again here at the Bristol Dirt Race. Looks like Gregson got in the wall, and that's what initially started all this. And the accordion effect is what got 43 and 17 involved. We'll get you another look at Gregson, what started the whole thing. There's Gregson, just misjudged the corner a little bit and got way too high. And then everybody just tried to check up. And this was Gregson's big start here in Bristol. One of the most sought-after races for some of these drivers that run part-time schedules. They really wanted to race the Bristol Dirt. And unfortunately, it looks like Gregson, he's going to be putting himself in a hole to start this one, as we've had 2 quick cautions. Top 5 has remained the same, and we'll be back in a moment to get back racing here in Bristol. We're back live. Green flag about to fly. Kurt Busch, still your leader. Pace car is going to peel off. 2 quick cautions here to start the Bristol Dirt Race. Not what we expected. And there goes Larson immediately to the outside of Austin Cindric. But you give up a lot on entry when you ride that high side. You can see some drivers getting a little squirrely in the back of the pack as they race around each other. There's a little bit of contact with the 12 and the 10. And that, Eric Almirola up and over. And he's going to be on 4 wheels when he's done rolling. 42 with Ty Dillon hit him square in the door, and we're going to have to take a look at this one. This happened ahead of Ty Dillon, and there is the hit that sent Almirola tumbling. I'll get you another look at it. Blaney comes up, just barely gets into the rear of Eric Almirola and sends him spinning, and this is wild. Dillon square into the door, and with the dirt, the 10 car looks like he just starts flipping. The tires just dig in, and Eric Almirola flips upside down here at the Bristol Dirt Race. A little bit of a change in your top 5. William Byron moves up to the 3rd position. Other than that, the same players up there. It's Busch, Cindric, Byron, Larson, and Kyle Busch, your top 5. We'll be back in a moment to get these cars back racing around this track with a green flag. And welcome back to the Bristol Dirt Race, which has been somewhat of a demolition derby of sorts. We just had a car go up and over 10 of Eric Almirola. We're getting ready to go racing yet again. Does anybody have anything for the 45? Green flag just past halfway. We're back to green flag racing. Cars fan out left and right. A little further back, you can see Kyle Larson trying to work that high line like he does a lot of the other dirt race cars that he drives. One story that we need to note here tonight as well. And all the way back here we have the 9 of Chase Elliott, who has struggled a lot this weekend. Just trying to get to grips with this race car on dirt. Elliott has struggled. Back here in the pack. A little bit ahead of him. You have the 78 of Haley Deegan making her 2nd Cup Series start. Another Cup Series start for Deegan. And they picked the dirt track because of her dirt background. Hoping she could bring a little bit of success to this 78 team. She works on the 99 of Daniel Suarez. little bit of damage on the 78. Oh, Gregson, we talked about him getting in that accident, but doesn't seem like it slowed down the 16 very much. You can see the damage there on the door. Gregson right now being shown the 16th position and moving forward. Meanwhile, back towards the front, we've got a battle between Larson and Kozlowski. We've also had a change for the lead. The 48 of Alex Bowman has taken the lead. Haven't really talked about Alex Bowman all too much here tonight, but he is now our leader. Aerial coverage here. Take a look at Alex Bowman and the battle that's happening behind him between Bell, who is a dirt track driver as well, and Kyle Busch. He has really expanded his portfolio and become somewhat of a dirt driver. Been doing a lot of dirt racing on the side. You can see this gaggle of cars back here with Larson dead in the middle of them. Larson really starting to struggle. There's Larson right there. Started towards the front in this one. But struggling as the race has gone on. Less than 10 to go here. Finally some racing that we can watch as Byron in the 31, they got into it there. Racing with Noah Gregson. That 16 car, the damage definitely not slowing him down at all. That car is very fast right now. All eyes are up front. Alex Bowman being pursued by the 20 of Christopher Bell. The question is, does Christopher Bell have enough time to get there? He knocked a little bit of time off of Bowman's lead there, but not a lot. You can see the dust flying around this racetrack now that we've got these cars going. The dust really hurting some visibility. Doesn't look like there's going to be enough time if Bell keeps running times like this. Bowman's still leading the race. But the biggest story right now is this 16. Noah Gregson. On the fastest lap counter, he is in 5th right now. Riding 4th on the racetrack, 5th in fastest lap. Now that's changed to 4th. So Gregson running some of his fastest laps towards the end of the race. Kozlowski took a shot at Busch. Trying to shove him up into the wall, possibly. And at the front of the field, it still is Alex Bowman out front. Has had the fastest race car all night long. Seems that he has figured this all out here in Bristol. A white flag in the air for the 48. Bell still over a second behind. Bowman down into turn 3 and 4. And he's going to come off at turn number 4 and see the checkered flag here at the Bristol Dirt Race. Alex Bowman is your winner. He's going to bring it around and burn it down. And Alex Bowman brings his car onto the front straightaway here. And he's going to somewhat burn it down. Almost got in the wall there. Alex Bowman, your winner here at Bristol Dirt. Not a lot of smoke because, well, the track is dirt. But Bowman, huge momentum for the 48. And that team, Alex Bowman, your Bristol Dirt 2022 winner in the NR 2003 simulation season. The finishing order going to come across your screen now. Alex Bowman coming away with the win. An unbelievable drive for the 48 machine here tonight. Christopher Bell tried to give chase and get him, but he was not able to do that at the end of the day. Alex Bowman, your winner. The race started off kind of rocky. It was a caution fest, a demolition derby type race at the beginning, but we ended up seeing some pretty good racing there at the end. And Noah Gregson, a big story here tonight. Gregson being involved in an accident and able to finish in the top 5. Huge momentum for that young driver, and huge momentum for Colleague Racing, who, with minus AJ Allmendinger's win at Phoenix, has had a little bit of a rough time in the last little bit. Battled Joey Logano at Las Vegas, didn't get the win there, but the momentum for the 16 team is really building. And it's a very interesting thing, because when you look at the 31, Justin Haley has not had the speed that the 16 machine has had, and that car is going through 3 different drivers, so be curious to see how that plays out. Here's how the points look after tonight. A very similar way as they have been. Some movement. Now, mind you, that cutoff line is what all the drivers are battling to be on the right side of in order to get into that playoff, knockout style playoffs at the end. But that's going to do it here for us from Bristol. The dirt race, it was definitely a show. Cautions, drivers getting into one another, some tempers even boiling over at the end of the race, but all in all, it was Alex Bowman's day, and he comes away with the win here in Bristol.